All right. Hello, hello, hello. This is your dreaded crypto channel coming at you December 20th, 2020. Yeah, so it's been a few days since I did a stream. I tried streaming again the other day, but for some reason it's not taking on my other computer, so this is what we have to work with. Yeah, so word out to everybody. Let's rejoice in these great gains. Everything is looking great, but we need to really take a step back and understand that nothing is going to last forever here. We are overextended. On the weekly, we haven't been this extended since the last bull run, and we have actually topped. See, the first bull run top of last, bull run. We're above that now, so it's great news. It's great, but we need to understand that we're going to have a retracement, and I want to show you in a second why I think that, and you got to understand that people are going to take profits and they're going to put their holdings back into stable coins. They're going to put it back into other projects, or they may even be trying to take some profits for the season and go into pay off some taxes or anticipate taxes. That may not happen until after the new year, as you know, people may not want to pay for this tax season, maybe they want to pay next tax season. But either way, there's going to be pressure, selling pressure. It might be temporary for sure, but there's going to be selling pressure after the first of the year, either right before or right after. So we need to understand that that can happen at any moment. The 21 weekly moving average, which we will certainly revisit at some point, it's currently at 14K. I've done a rudimentary Elliott wave count, and the bullish count, we've pretty much hit the top of it, I think. And we probably will come back down to one of these fibs. I think 13, 14K is very bearish. I'm not really, as we hold this range, I'm kind of thinking that it might go a little bit more like this. Oopsie. Let's try to take each of these. Yeah, this looks terrible. There. Maybe something more like that, you know. Anything could happen. But either way, so the 21 week is at 14, 15K. And if we start dropping now, it'll probably come up to 15, 16K by the time we would touch it, 17K. So just keep an eye out for these things. And the reason I'm thinking we're going to have a retrace relatively soon, maybe by Christmas or right after, we are in a rising wedge, which is a bearish pattern. It's on the 4-hour and the hourly. But we could come up as high as 24.5, 24.7, or maybe we do break 25, but we do a fake out and fall back down. Hard to say, but to me, it's a rising wedge. So I don't see any. Well, I guess we do have some bearish divergence on the 4-hour. So we're rising as the RSI is falling. Let's take a look at the daily really quick. As far as fundamentals, it looks like the stimulus package will be happening. I think they're officially going to be. Whoops. They're officially going to be calling it tonight. This is the daily. Support at 20K. No real divergence just yet. Kind of. I mean, we did go higher, but we made a lower low here. So, we'll have to see what happens. As far as the altcoins, some are doing well, some are, retracing or just consolidating. Nothing terribly impressive. But yeah, the stimulus package looks like it's going to be going through, but it's going to be a little bit less. Instead of getting 1,200, we're getting 600. I think any news is going to be pretty good news for the markets. Gold and silver will probably continue to rally. especially once the checks get dispersed. It might be a few weeks before that people get money, so there may be some delay on what we get or when we get it, like how it affects the markets. It might be a fair amount of delay. XRP retraced a bit. It's making a little bit of a flag on the daily. Let's stick with the 4-hourly for now and just see what's happening. Yeah, it's a little bit of a flag. It almost could be a descending triangle if you wanted to get bearish with it. I'm not saying to get bearish, but let's use this wick. Something like that. And a measured move on the descending triangle. Come on now, where are you at? Something like close to that. Yeah. Play this back on this moving average, 200 day, 200, well, actually the 200 hour. Yeah, 50 cents, pretty good support. Could happen. I'm not really anticipating that. Link is still consolidating. I think the oracles may run pretty hard next this alt season. Oracles, and I'm thinking exchange tokens just because people are going to be exiting out of Bitcoin and maybe looking to the exchanges because they've have some pretty good buy zones, honestly. Yeah, Link's looking pretty good. Kind of getting like maybe a little bit of Adam and Eve pattern going, or like a W. We could be making an inverse head and shoulders, in which case we may come back down to like 12, 11 or 12, maybe even as far as 11. That'd be pretty crazy before popping back up. EDA, just gonna look at a few of these. Yeah, could come back down, but Litecoin has been really running. This is Ethereum. Let's go back to Litecoin. And Litecoin pretty much hit my more bullish target. I was saying 100 to 120. We've certainly hit that. We hit 122, and I've taken some profits. I had a margin trade, took a little bit of profit, but we've hit the golden pocket here. We haven't really made any kind of pattern, but we've hit all of the targets. So I'm really sort of thinking we're gonna have a little bit of retrace, quite possibly. We got to understand that if Bitcoin does start pulling back, altcoins will pull back pretty hard as well, but I think it will be more of a temporary pullback. Some people are saying it'll be more immediate, where the altcoins will start pumping. We'll have to see. Bitcoin dominance is at 65, and I think that's about topped out. Maybe we wick to 70%, but I just think we're topped out. And unless they do a direct payment like immediately, we're not probably going to see any money through the stimulus for a couple weeks. So there's that. Quick little Fibonacci draw. 0.618, basically. Come on. We got it at, it's pretty much the same as the 93, 95. So I can see us revisiting $100 for sure, and I may place another margin trade around in that area. Trying to think if there's anything else to kind of go through. I really just wanted to make a kind of like a little bit of a stream, kind of caution everybody. This is great. This is great times. We're in a bull market. This is all great news. The blockchain stocks were rallying pretty hard last week. I think they will continue to rally. One of the investors I follow a lot, Tika Tawari, is also recommending some blockchain stocks. The big ones: Riot, Marathon, MARA, Hive, MicroStrategy, Grayscale, any of that stuff. I mean, I think it's going to run. Blockchain, there's going to be blockchain ETFs. They're gonna run. I think that's the key to the future of everything. If we're gonna try to make it through this, this whole new world we seem to be coming up to. But yeah, that's it for me today. I just wanted to be kind of quick and concise, and we'll check back in tomorrow and see what everything is doing. I think this week's probably going to be mostly positive, but just be ready for that pullback and have some money on the side and ready to stack when things go and visit those big moving averages. All right, peace.